Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know if this thing. Okay, so ancient tombstones don't erase from the map once you've completed them. So that's why it looks like there's an extra one at the top, but there isn't. Okay, so I don't have to go visit that other one. I've got the whole Juggernaut set. Somebody in there was saying that the south exit is near Ironbark. There's Ironbark near the south exit. West Brazilian Forest, by a fallen tree, over a river near the northern exit to East Brazilian Forest. All right, let me see if I can find it. Hey, you. Surprised that Hank doesn't want to rip its throat out. All right. It is getting hotter in here. Is this the fallen tree you're talking about? There's lots of fallen trees. Meh. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to finish that quest. Hey, what the?
Ah, you are the Grey Warden, the one who slew Witherfang and cured our hunters. I am Panowin. My husband numbered amongst those who did not survive to receive your cure.
Oh,
We're
so
here
you're
seeking stragglers to mete out justice. Allow me to give you a token of thanks.
Ironbark?
My clan owes you a great deal. I will be there when we go to war at your side.
Goodbye! She returns to her home planet. Once again, items received, but I have no idea what they are, so I have to, like, guess. Like, what did she just give me? No idea. What a terrible oversight in the game to make it so that people give you items and it says item received, but you have to just like remember exactly what it is that you have within your inventory. Oh, I had 86 elf fruits before. Now I have 87. I see. Thank you. All right, so moving onward with quests. I'm giving up on that Ironbark, whatever. If I'd found it, I found it, you know, like, I don't really want to use like a how-to to go get it. Doesn't feel like real adventuring that way. There isn't a way to leave this area quickly, is there? I can't just like say, you know, exit. Like, I have to actually go to the exit. Kind of annoying. I guess I'm gonna head back to Orzammar. Yeah, that seems like the next. You can select world map to get out of a town area. So what do I do? Where? How do I do that? Oh, if you go to Ferelden, then I can go just select one. I see what you mean. All right, so going to Orzammar in the Frostback Mountains, by way of the Frostback Mountains. Good that you don't have to actually go to the exit. Uh-oh, we were attacked on the way. Oh, this guy again.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon
Yeah,
and arms,
right.
Dwarven made.
All your shit sucks, dude. You ain't got nothing I want. Wait, do you have healing items? I need healing items. Yes, you do. I need that. I need the tome. Oh, but I don't have enough gold for that. Oh well. I like playing as Hank. It's fun. No, I can't. If you watched the last episode, you know that I've sold my entire inventory. I have like nothing left. I've sold everything that I'm not using. And I haven't exactly gathered much since that last episode. Alright, so we're headed into the Frostback Mountains. What's going on here?
Let's
About time
crush
award
them all
show.
quickly, shall we?
Rogaine sends his regards.
Bounty hunters!
Yes? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on. Now's better than later.
Oh, there's a fucking mage back there. Hank, buddy, you gotta get that mage for me. Charge! Do it, Hank. Now rip her apart.
Where next? I shall do it.
I want it! I can't go on like this!
You're fine.
I'll do it.
I'm hurt! I need help!
Where are you going? No, Hank's not gonna put up with that shit. Get back here. Sup? Hank's the only one alive yet again. I thought that they could finish it. What the fuck? As if, man, that bounty hunter that led them was stronger than I thought. Way stronger than I thought. I thought easily Shale and Lillian were gonna finish him. I thought there was no question. I thought I could just like focus on Hank for the rest of it. All right, so where is it gonna load me? Good.
Is it time award with something else?
Logate sent his reply.
Yes?
Ready! All right.
Noted.
I never liked this part. Defend yourself.
Got it.
Good to go.
Ready.
I can't go on like this. I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. Enough!
That would have gone even smoother had I known that Cinderella's area swing just initiates the second you select it. You can't like aim at a guy in the distance and then the character won't automatically go towards him once you've done that. All right, so who needs healing? No, Chira, I'm not on Nightmare apparently anymore. At least last I checked. Because the last time I went in here and checked, I was going through here like just deciding like, should I go Nightmare, should I stay on normal? And then I pressed circle to say, no, I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change the difficulty, not knowing that it actually saves it when you cancel out. I think ever since the ending to the Fade, I've been on normal. And it's still quite challenging on normal. I actually don't really notice much of a difference between normal and Nightmare. Clearly, I didn't notice a difference.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
Okay. Jesus.
Why does the bard stare at me so?
I was thinking of writing a song about you. The statue with a heart of gold. Or something like that.
It thinks my heart is made of gold. It is stone as anything else. Cold stone.
I meant that you had a good heart.
What makes you think he has a good
Seems to me
heart,
that you
Lillian?
do.
And they call this having a heart of gold. Why?
Because gold is precious and shiny and a good heart is just as valuable.
Shiny.
In a matter of speaking.
My heart does not qualify as shiny. I kill, frequently, and not without pleasure.
You have had a difficult life. Deep down at the center of your being, you are a good person. I believe that.
Even though I have never demonstrated this aspect? How peculiar.
You aren't all stone shell. There is a person inside of you.
If so, it is because I ate him.
They're the original Odd Couple.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Quest updated. I don't know what good that did me.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Apparently that's a quest. Not interested.
There are other places to sell. I don't have to come back here.
The Assembly is deadlocked. No one knows when they'll reopen the city.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
What are you doing, buddy? Hey, hey! Do you find anything? He didn't find anything.
How are we supposed to live like this? I have buyers
May
waiting.
the ancestors protect us all.
This guy isn't even talkable. Wow, you're like a real rarity in this world.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you.
You're in the wrong game, by the way, Fusroda.
Pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Fusroda!
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
Oh, so these guys are all his buddies? Where's the other buddy? Where's the third? Oh, you. You don't even want to play, do you? Alright, let's do this.
Stop poking me. Bah!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Is it time to kill something?
All right, all right.
Time to end this.
Watch out, everybody. This guy doesn't give a shit. He's like, just watch the cufflinks. Don't get any blood on my pantaloons. Was he evil, man? Spirit shard, studded leather gloves, frost shear, guild supplies. I'll take them all. Yeah, I have room for all of that. Why not? He was just keeping the guild supplies in his pocket. The guild supplies was a length of thread and a button.
I'm taking my caravan to Highever, where it's peaceful.
You know, just in case somebody loses a button in the guild.
I go where the work is, and it isn't here.
Alright, so what do you...
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Let me take a look. Previously owned.
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Where do you get it from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let me take a look.
Oh, of course.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's not as good. I want a better one. I don't have enough monies. Dwarven Smith's Belt, A. Oh, what's this? Portrait of a Goose Girl. A painting of a golden frame showing a girl with windswept hair tending to a flock of geese in the snow-covered valley. Sure. A brilliant gem the color of the sunshine. That'll probably make Shale happy. Let me see if I can sell some things. I think I'm all out of things to sell, but... You can have that. You can have this. Yeah. No, I don't want to sell that, but that might come in handy. You can take this. I have a few of these things to sell. Yeah, sure. Oh, I didn't think heavy plate armor would be worth that much. Alright, give me that remarkable topaz. I'm gonna give that to Shale right now.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Oh. I shouldn't give him a portrait of geese, because he doesn't like birds. Here you go, Liliana.
Why, thank you so much.
Just in case I piss you off later. And I probably will.
You know what the region reminds me of? The one
Onward to Orzammar!
King Loghain will not...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne
is a good
is
insult. I have important business in Orzammar. I was born in Orzammar, let me pass. Settled? Is this about my father?
You're the exile. Aye. Despite your brother Balin's best efforts, sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Oh, so I gotta fight my
Kingslayer?
brother?
Oh, you're not getting in.
Kingslayer? Oh, you're not getting it. You're just jealous. My brother's death was a complicated matter. Call me that again and we'll see more slayings.
Threatening a sovereign guardsman only shows how far from House Hydukin you've fallen.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
What? She's a traitor and a kinslayer. You said it yourself.
I told you.
In the
I
name
warned
of King
you.
Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
You're dead. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
So my brother, he has to help me now. Wow. I felt like I would have to go deeper to get towards Orzammar.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
We are miniatures.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
That's what they say, but it's mostly just you saying it.
Bread. Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Hobo dwarfs?
I haven't eaten in days.
Your Highness, you live. We heard what happened. It was an injustice. My master is writing another book about the
Oh, you're the
Hyducans.
one I helped
He
way
believes that
back.
Prince Balin set you up.
He did set me up.
My master has not forgotten how you defended him from Brunton Volney. May Orzammar be kinder to you than the last time you walked the roads.
See you on your home planet.
Atrust Vala, Warden.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Liliana, can you cut back on the perfume? It's too stony for me.
But that is part of its beauty. It is so different. I love it. And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Noted. I will look for one of these little pigs, or I'll pretend to be one myself.
I'm here for you.
What do you know about this place?
Vast halls carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
What about you, Shale?
It doesn't have better on then.
So, Liliana, I think, is she the only character that you bring along with you to talk about the places you visit? Or will Alistair and Morgan also talk about the places you visit?
Atrust Vala, Warden.
Can you find me anything, pal? Go try to find me one of those pigs that she was talking about. Dang.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this Maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
These two are just getting along famously. And Liliana, you are batshit insane. But a lot of people are. Alright. Headed to the Commons. That is a rocky relationship. Well met! Wow, look at the ass on Shale. It's got a real rotundness to it, I think is the word.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Holy shit. Everything's going to hell in Dwarven land because nobody thinks that... So with dwarves monarchy, there is no blood lineage to the throne. It's all decided by the Assembly in a sort of Senate-style voting. Not exactly a democracy either.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. That son of law having in the Legion. Exile, you are not to show your face here again. I have enough crime to deal with. I shouldn't have to dump you back in the deep roads.
I have a new house, the Grey Wardens.
That's right. You found pity topside. The Wardens should have better sense when choosing allies. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden.
Cloud-addled heads. Yeah, but we've been just sucking back on clouds all day. We're so fucking flighty. The Blight is coming and I need Ozamar's assistance. Where is Balin? I unfinished business with him.
I'll wager you do. But with your history, you won't get near him. Make your appeals to Vartag Gavorn, Balin's voice in the Assembly. Sorry, Warden, but the ancestors know your place.
The Blight is coming and I need Orzamar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Are you sure you're still a dwarf? Ancestors have patience. If Branka could hear this, well, I wouldn't be standing in dried blood. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Can a city function like this?
Blame yourself for that. The deaths in your house brought us here. And still the tavern is open, and the market is busy. Orzammar has suffered worse. The ancestors will see us through.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, the only person here who's cloud-addled is Lillian. Well, she's made Hank the same way, I suppose.
Who are... By the ancestors! You were exiled into the deep roads. How can you be standing here?
I'm pretty good, that's why. Is that you, Nerv Herald-me? Whoever the fuck you are?
I should hope so. I'd be quite hurt if you didn't recognize me. After all, under different circumstances, we might have been sisters-in-law.
Oh,
but you were supposed to be dead. How is it you live?
She was the mistress. The Grey Wardens rescued and recruited me.
Then I hope your return is a good omen. Since your father died, many have begun to wonder if it was Balin's hand behind Trian's death, not yours. Even your father believed that. It's why he appointed Lord Harrowmont as his heir. But enough Deshers support Balin to keep the Assembly in a deadlock. You can see how bad things have gotten.
How did my father die?
In his sleep, though many whisper those are only sweet words to hide the smell of poison. May the ancestors accept the king among their blessed number.
How much support does Balin have?
Exactly half the Assembly. But as you know, that means his numbers are dropping.
Once the Assembly wished me to rule.
And I'm sure some curse their decision to exile you. But House Iduken stands behind Balin still, and they have stricken your name.
Where's Balin now?
He still lives in the king's quarters, pretending your father never repudiated him. He seems to think if he's close to the throne long enough, we'll forget he has no right to claim it.
How much support does he have?
Exactly half the Assembly. But as you know...
Where's Harrowmont?
He dares not leave his estate often. You've seen what sort of thugs support your brother.
Who has the authority to defend against the Blight?
A Blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. Who will lead the battle? How will we survive?
I will! Wait, do you think I could finagle my way into being on the throne out of all of this? Probably not. I don't think that I have a chance at that. That's enough. I must go deal with this. Orzammar must settle its differences to defeat the threat.
Then may the ancestors guide your efforts. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, talk to Dulin Ferender. You'll find him in Harrowmont's estate. Tell him who you are, and I'm sure he can get you an audience. I should return home until the streets become safe again.
One day the Paragon Branca will return. Oh, and on that day...
This dispute over the throne is exciting, isn't it?
I could never go to the surface. It must be so strange there.
The great Paragon Branca will never return. The ancestors...
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dusttown. Guess I'm shutting it down.
These things dangerous? If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
What's a nug? Nug Wrangler.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop. Nothing coherent.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back.
Oh, it's the thing that Liliana wants.
With the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein.
Little nugs.
I cut myself and the dust got straight in my blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
So he got lyrium in his blood? That made him all messed up? Alright. Wait, I don't understand. What happened to you?
Well, it's the lyrium, you know. Raw blood of the earth. It's more alive than you and me. Most of the time, that's no problem. When it's all bundled up in a piece of steel, it'll leave you alone. But handling the ore directly, sometimes you get burned. It's not just your skin it takes off. It'll burn directly into your mind.
That sounds like a pretty good trip. Aren't dwarves immune to lyrium?
Of course we are. You should know that. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
This guy reminds me of, can't remember the name, but the little guy from Voyager. His face looks like him, too, and his voice sounds like him. You know what I'm talking about? Neelix. Is it Neelix?
Not crazy, just a little forgetful. Don't worry, I'm fine when I work. Just look at my wares. I have the best blades here. Enchanted to hold fire, ice, anything you want to put in it.
Hey, did Neelix ever get to fuck the little counterpart of his that was the same race? You know, the little sprightly girl that goes into heat once per lifetime? Yeah, Kess. Kinda. It was a weird episode. She's not the same race. I thought they were the same race. And he did, though? What the fuck? Alright, let me see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I work the ore myself.
Holy shit, look at that. 148 fucking gold. Made from dragon bone. Diamond Mall. That's what I've already got. Do I have a spirit crystal? I don't think I need any of these things. What's this? That looks really good. Oh, look at all these gifts. A mirror. A gold amulet. And a gemmed bracelet. That looks like something that Shale would like. Take the gemmed bracelet, Shale.
I'm to keep this, am I?
Oh, come on, man. You love gems. How about the gold amulet?
I'm to keep this, am I?
God damn it,
Fine.
man.
Terrible idea.
How about this golden mirror?
Terrible idea.
Oh, somebody else wants this. Maybe give this to Liliana.
No, that won't work.
Hank's like, row, row. Wonder who wants the golden mirror.
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
Who the hell are you?
I actually was talking to your companions. Or are you from the surface too?
You're a weird one. Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Wait, you want to be a mage? Why is a dwarf interested in the Circle?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Dwarves can't do magic.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
All right, I'll take the request if I happen by there.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Shale approves of that. Oh, that's from the gifts I gave him. Liliana approves a little bit. If I follow through, she's probably just gonna jump on me, straddle me, fucking do whatever people do to other people when they are appreciative. I've never experienced that. I found a nug! Get over here. Nug. Got you. I wrangle him into a box. I'm not sure how I did that, but they're sure as hell not gonna animate it.
I'm here for you.
No! Wait, do you want this nug?
I hope Lord Harrowmont wins. He always had better taste in clothes.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a nug for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
How about you toss me whatever you found right now? Oh, okay, you gave me a little bit of... Alright. If I see some nugs, I'll bring them to you. He gave me 12 silver, not a lot. You guys want to see the dialogue better? There you go. What's going on over here?
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
What's going on here?
It'll be our business when we drag your corpse out. The Darkspawn have pulled back, but they are down there.
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Hey, that's Sully. Sully's doing everybody's voice. Actually, they've made their move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Will you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesher's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Are Darkspawn the only danger down there?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Listen, kid, you're not going down there. The deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there no dwarves past here?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
The Legion of the Dead?
You know the Legion, don't you? Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes. Or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Alright.
Aye.
So I need someone to give me permission to go down there. I'm not sure why I want to go down there at this point, but I'm sure the quest will update to let me know. I could go to the Diamond Quarter now, but what else is there to do? Hey, I think I heard a nug. There he is. Gotcha.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
The Hall of Heroes is also a destination. Oh, that's where I came from.
It's big.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about this location. I thought you were talking about my chin.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower. I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
I'm not leaving Orzammar until this election is resolved.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
I can hear a nug.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he
There he is. Gotcha. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors?
You're looking pretty haggard, lady.
I don't have much to bring them.
Who are you?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rock. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Oh. Safe return?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to look for him? It'll make my girlfriend happy.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. It's kind of what I do.
A warden?
No big deal.
So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Like I said, not a big deal. Yeah.
It's been so dangerous ever since the king took ill.
What's going on in here? Anything to steal? Whoa, that's creepy. Hey, is this my armor? This looks like my armor.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail?
You mean that I'm the same
At Jannar's,
race as
we
your
have
type of
everything
people?
From leather to platinum.
And that sounds like Sully again. Let's see what you got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Nothing I want. Tons of dragon bone. Hey, that's not as good. Massive dragon bone boots. Still don't think that's quite as good. Considering, well, depends on what you want, I guess. It's expensive. Your shop's boring. You're boring me, Jannar.
Stranger. Here for armor or conversation?
Do you know what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself.
What you are saying makes no sense to me. Do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you?
Yup.
It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
And I've got surface stink all over me. She wants to be a mage, you know.
Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter. I'm sorry she bothered you.
I'd like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
I've got to help her do what makes her happy, man. And more importantly, makes my girlfriend happy, because really, that's all I'm really in this for.
Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family. Then please tell my daughter.
Nope.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower. I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
I'm not leaving. Your father doesn't want you to go to the Circle. I'm on my way there now. What did you want me to do again? And why are you so interested in magic?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
All right.
I'll be what?
Watch out for that puddle of whatever it is.
The tavern.
Sod it all, the exile. Never thought I'd see your face in the Commons. Never thought I'd be glad to either. But this could only help Balin. Whether he forgives you or you scare people, it's another crack in the old way.
Let me see what you got.
I'll take your gold.
Oh, you even less. Have even less than the rest of the people. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of gifts. I'll take them all. Who wants presents? All right, Shale. You better like this sapphire. You like gems, right?
I'm to keep this, am I?
What the
Fine.
shit, man? I should give this to... I'll get the most mileage out of Andraste's flame with Lilian.
Oh, how dear of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What about the gold earrings?
Why, thank you so much.
Oh. A demon head ring?
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
You can have this too.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Everybody's happy. Oh, and
I'd
she
to
got
buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
You're very eager to support my brother.
He has the legitimate claim, thanks to your failed grab. You abused the old ways, and now he has a chance to change them. I see where the gold is. It flows topside. Balin will guide us to adopt a new way. Of course, he can't come out and say that.
So Balin is going to open us up to the surface? Some say Balin killed our father.
You among them, I suppose, as though you or Harrowmont would have nothing to gain. How would I know? Nobody here is a paragon. The scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
You approve of this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change. Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to them.
Alright.
Your surface gold can come back any time.
So, did Liliana gain a new skill, or did Shale? I think Shale is what got it. I think Liliana already had as much as she was going to get. She already had Massive Cunnilingus. Now, if only she would practice it once in a while.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
You're a weird one. Oh, they have chantries down here too? Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it. He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Who would you need to open the chantry?
The Shaperid controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him? It'll make my girlfriend happy.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Lillian is such a bleeding heart, and she's so easy. Another skill acquired? No. It's probably the same one. Alright, so there's Dust Town, the Hall of Heroes, which I've been to, the Diamond Quarter. What's going on down this way?
I never thought I'd see you again, exile.
I am watching you, dog. Do you know how many of your kind urinated on me in that village? And all I could do is stand there and watch, helpless. If I see one of those legs of yours lift so much as an inch in my direction, pow! I'm glad we have this understanding. At least your kind can be reasoned with. Unlike those damned feathered fiends.
The Proving Grounds.
I can't do that.
I found you like 3 more nugs.
You're the best wrangler I've... I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
I want more than 12 silver per nug. This is a ripoff. Those nugs, they bite, they scratch. Alright. You know, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I didn't think I was gonna run out of energy so early, but I've had 2 coffees and I still can't keep myself perky. So I'll leave off here, and I've got a nice jumping off point for the next episode. And it is a little bit hot here. Even though it's not that bad with the air conditioning hitting me, it's going right onto me, so it's not like I'm that hot, but I don't know. I feel like I need to get my body moving, maybe some exercise, like go for a bike ride or trike ride or another coffee or maybe even just a nap. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been another Dragon Age Lonesome, making my way through the origins. Stay tuned, everybody. I mean, don't. I'm leaving. Goodbye.